All right, all right. I think everything is good now. I believe everything is good now. So we got Benavidez versus Plant. This is a fight that Benavidez always wanted because he'll go do anybody to try to get a fight with Canelo. And this is what he got to do. If I have to fight, if I need to go do all these boxes to get a big fight against Canelo, that's what I got to do. All right. He wants to fight Canelo, and he's going to prove it by all means necessary. One of the hardest punchers in this division of boxing, and he got to do what he got to do. He's one of the hardest punching middleweights in today's boxing. All right. He's promised that he's going to knock this guy out by the 7th round. So we got to see what's up with it. We got to see if he's going to live up to his word. Press Sports, man. Got my little drink here for a boxing event. And Plant is already holding Benavidez up. We're in the first round already. They're doing their little test out, a little jab contest. Good boxing stance by Benavidez, man. Now, I watched a couple Benavidez fights before. He is a hard puncher. He can knock you out quick. He could get you out of there real quick if you don't know what you're doing, all right? So be very lightly and fight very carefully when you're going up against a guy like Benavidez. Excuse me, man. I feel like a little out of it today. I got to get back into the groove, man. Let's see what we got here. All right. Fix this. Working the jab. Right now, they're not working the jab. They're just sizing each other up. First round. Nice little recovery hit from Benavidez right there in the first round. Y'all can watch this screaming. It's on pay-per-view as well. Benavidez, he wants to get that big boxing fight. He wants to get that big payday. Now, he is a little taller than Canelo. He's a harder puncher than Canelo. He's more of a heavy hitter. Canelo will have problems fighting Benavidez. So if I'm Canelo, I would try to work the midsection if I'm fighting a guy like Benavidez. But Canelo don't want that smoke. He never actually wanted that smoke with Benavidez. That's the problem with boxing today. There's a lot of fighters that just ducking each other. And if you watch it, the early card, okay, the undercard today, early card. I'm making up new words. The undercard. And you see that fight where this dude got Colbert. Colbert, he got outboxed, right? He got rocked many times, almost put to sleep. But they let Jose lose. Jose won that fight. Jose definitely won that fight. And the crowd didn't like the decision. And all 3 judges gave Colbert the win. Colbert didn't deserve to win that fight. That's another boxing robbery. And we had it today, a boxing robbery. So anything can happen. Sometimes you could kick somebody's ass and then we'll award the guy that got beat up the win. Sometimes they do this is because if they figure you taking a beating and you don't go down, that you deserve to win the fight. That's how they look at it. But me personally, no way, no how should you win a boxing fight if you getting your ass beat. Okay? I don't understand. I don't even understand part of the rules to that. Like, how we even do that, man? It just don't make any sense. Really don't make any sense. So right now we're moving on to more rounds. Let me see. Let me plug this up a little bit. Okay, I don't need that one. I do need this though. Maybe I could pull this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Second round right now so far. I give the first round to Benavidez, but he didn't really prove too much to me. He took a little hit, but he did some power hits. Now, Plant is actually more faster, all right? He's moving at a little more faster pace. He came to the ring with an Eminem song. Like, y'all never seen a white boy before, really? Man, he really feeling himself, I guess. Oh, Benavidez, he's trying to stalk his target right there. Plant is moving around the ring real good. He's not staying in the corner. He don't want the ring to get cut off so he could have some chances to move. His biggest chance to win this fight is movement. He's going to have to move around and try to stick and jab. Stick and jab. You know, stay in there, stay in the pocket a little bit, but you don't want to stay in the pocket with a guy like Benavidez too long because you can take them hits, you know, and you don't want to keep taking hits, especially to the midsection from Benavidez. All those hits that you could possibly take from Benavidez from the midsection, you don't want to do it. Trust me, you don't want to do it. Plant did a hold move, a little holding tactic on Plant. He don't want that smoke. He's smart though. He know better. He know better. Also, NBA action today. The Milwaukee Bucks got blown off the damn map. Luka Doncic. He says he's dealing with personal problems. He's not happy playing basketball. Now, a lot of people kind of revert that to since Kyrie got there, he's not happy. So a lot of people are saying Kyrie's the reason why Luka is not happy. Oh, good move by Benavidez. Stalking his opponent. He's looking to do that knockout. If you're Benavidez, you don't get the knockout by the 7th round, continue boxing. Don't look for a knockout. Just go along as the fight goes along. Go with the flow. Don't try to force the action because you're going to end up getting knocked out. You're going to get caught. And once you get caught, you're going to get put to sleep. Let me get my sound machine working up in here a little bit. Okay. We're going into the 3rd round. Benavidez is probably won these first 2 rounds. I give these first 2 rounds to Benavidez. He's actually doing what he's supposed to do. Haram. That's right, haram. Floyd Mayweather is in the building. DeMarcus Cousins is in the building. Damn, I forget who else is in the building. There's a lot of actors in the building. A lot of people watching this big fight. You know, Floyd Mayweather up in the building. You know, he may not be in boxing no more, but he's still supporting. He's still supporting the sport. You know, but let's just see if Benavidez can finish him. Finish him. That's right. All right. Benavidez misses a wild punch right there going into the 3rd round. He's trying to cut the ring off again, but Plant keeps moving. Plant doing a series of blows. To no effect, though. Benavidez is blocking most of those blows that Plant is hitting on Benavidez. He's blocking them, doing good defense, not doing much damage. Oh, good move right there. Benavidez got caught. He tried to do a combo, got caught. Now we're getting into the action of it. Nice move. Plant trying to come back with a right. Benavidez says, "What's up? Bring some more." He got his hands out like this. Bring some more. He won it. Stands down. Oh, here comes Benavidez. Hard hits. Hard hits for Benavidez. Now they tangle up style. Woo! Now we're getting into some action. Benavidez sizes his opponent up again. Here we go. Here we go. They were going blow for blow, Glock for Glock a little bit. That's what I like to see in boxing. I like to see some dudes go Glock for Glock. Uh-oh. Little combo exchange for Plant. Plant doing a lot of combos, but they're not doing much effect. Oh, he got caught. He just missed that punch. All it takes is one wild punch to miss, and that's it. One punch could knock him out. Because if he get caught, he takes a punch and miss, the guy can come back and knock him out. It's the punch that you don't see coming that knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? That's what will happen. Move my joint up a little bit. Okay. Oh. There we go. All right. Move that down. There you go. I just want to get this even a little bit. I'll be knocking myself out. All right, 3rd round. 38 seconds to go a little bit. Benavidez is planting his move. Get tangled up again. I think Benavidez is going to win this fight because I see Plant getting tired by the end of the night. He's going to get tired because he's doing a lot of moving. Benavidez is just doing a lot of power punches. And how long can Plant move around before he gets hit with a couple power punches? Because it's going to come. I think Benavidez is going to win this round by like 8. I think an 8-round stoppage. I got an 8-round stoppage for Benavidez. Canelo, you want this smoke? Canelo, do you want this smoke? Do you want to go up against Benavidez? He may be a problem for you, boy. You just lost your last fight, so you may end up losing this fight too if you go up against Benavidez. Look at Plant doing a lot of moves, but missing. He's being real active, but he's missing his punches. It's not good enough. He's going to get tired pretty soon. He's going to take that wrong hit. And that wrong hit is going to knock him out. That's going to be his downfall. And you can see right here, I got my little humidifier. Crank it up, get a little steamy up in here. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Maybe you can see the steam coming out a little bit. You get that little cold mist. You know, I read a report that humidifiers is not that healthy for you. It's not that good. I hope that's not true. Because every time I put a humidifier on, sometimes if I leave it on too long, it makes you feel a little colder, but it makes your heart beat a little more faster. Now, I don't play stuff that fucks up with your internal organs. I don't fuck with that. No, be in the fourth quarter so far. I'm coming back to you. All right. 2 minutes to go. Let me see. Hold on. All right. 4th round so far. Come on, Benavidez. Show me, he got his hands down. He's boxing the old school style with your hands down a little bit. Y'all can watch this fight on streaming service networks. You can also watch it on pay-per-view. Plenty outlets to watch this beautiful fight, man. It's a great fight. It's going down. Boxing, man. You know? I'm here for the sport, getting people back into boxing because people need to get into boxing. Boxing is a beautiful sport. You should love it and respect it. All right? Benavidez doing his thing, man. He looked like he got no worry in this fight. He's cool, calm, and collective in this fight so far, but a little too cool. You be too cool, we're going to get knocked out. Remember that from that old school 70s movie? You know. Hold on. Look like I got a little stoppage on my end. When I mean stoppage of the damn fight. So let's see what's going on. What a great fight so far, though, man. I'm loving this fight, bro. I'm loving this fight. Great fight. 2 guys that's trying to get the best of each other and get that edge, man, and knock each other out. In a hurt business. That's what boxing is all about. You're in the business to hurt your opponent. Take no substitutes. Win by all means necessary. Right? That's how we get down. Oh my God. What? Yeah, I don't want to put too much audio. Sometimes I turn the audio on a little bit just to get a little glimpse of it. Boom. Sizing his man up. Look at him. Show me something, Benavidez. Show me something. You know, I would let audio play a little bit, but I don't know how YouTube rules is. And YouTube is kind of tricky, man. YouTube trying to take everybody down. You know, especially a lot of disappearance of minorities on YouTube. Really. Oh, you got a level 2 rounds apiece? Okay. I think T likes the you like the aggression that Plant is doing. He is being aggressive. Both guys are being aggressive in this fight. They want the smoke. And look at them talking shit to each other. They want the smoke. You gotta love it. You gotta love this shit. Nothing like boxing, bro. Gotta love this shit. I still got Benavidez with a 7-round knockout. By the way, T. Just letting y'all know. Oh, he got hit in the nutsack Somebody got hit in the family jewels. Benavidez is like, okay. He tucked that too, and he didn't phase him at all. What the hell? He got some protection down there or something? Oh, he caught a good hit. Good hit by Plant. Plant socked him pretty good. Caught him with a left hand. Give me some of that smoke. Benavidez ate that, though. He ate that hit. He ate that punch. But as I was saying, UT ain't fucking around. They're really taking people off the fucking network, man. You know, people get strikes and shit, and YouTube don't fuck around. You get a strike on a live stream, you won't be able to live stream for 3 months. So that's why I am not taking no risk, because I want to cover the NBA playoffs. You know, I want to go through the emotion of the great playoffs, especially in the Western Conference. Because if I miss 3 months, or if anybody missed 3 months, that's 3 months of content that you can't put out. You know, YouTube ain't fucking around, man. Which is stupid, you know, but a lot of disappearance of certain YouTubers. The more you curse, the more you say profanity, and the more you express your opinion, YouTube is starting to get more strict. At some point, they're going to start censoring a lot of people. It's not as much freedom as you may think it is. And that's the problem with this network. People that got, like, build a foundation, they got their channels taken down, bro. Imagine, man. People got fucking close to 1 million subscribers, lots of views, whatever. Get their whole shit taken down in a matter of minutes. All that work for no reason. So I'm not taking the risk. And it's fucked up. Excuse me, it's fucked up. I've noticed a lot of the people that are banned look like me, talk like me. So, oh shit, look at that hit. Benavidez back Plant up into a corner, trying to beat the shit out of son. In that fucking corner, son. Benavidez ain't playing. Hard hits, son. Hard hits. Oh, Plant say, come on, bring it on. Come on, son. Come on. Yeah. Holy shit. I love it, man. I love this shit, son. I fucking love boxing. You know, there's nothing like a good boxing event. Now it's fucking up with me again. Let's do it. Get it back hooked. Sometimes it disappears. Sometimes the live feed disappears, but you got to put it back. Give me some more. Give me some of that action. I'm going to give Plant 1 round. I'm going to give Plant 1 round. Because I do like the fact that he's actually competing. I give him 1 round. But I still think Benavidez is actually in control of this fight. He looks a little too relaxed, if you ask me. He looks super relaxed, you know. And that could be a problem. That could be one of the reasons why he probably end up losing this fight, because all he got to do is get caught with a certain hit and he goes down. You know. Showtime pay-per-view boxing. Benavidez versus Plant. Boom. Look at Benavidez trying to catch him in that corner. Oh, Plant say, nope, don't phase me, son. That shit don't hurt me. Woo! Your arm's too short to box with God. Prince Sports, Just Prince TV here. Always. Also, since I'm here, I'm just give the plug. You got Prince Sports, you got Just Prince TV, you got my man T coming out with his channel pretty soon. He about to teach you brothers about relationships, about to teach you brothers how to lay it down, so to speak, pause. But, you know, give you them gems, them rules to life. It's going down, man. It's going down. You know, come on his channel like crazy because it got to be heard. and we got to push more people to actually, make more content because we're disappearing. We're disappearing like flies, man. YouTube got a thing about getting rid of the brothers. Brothers don't last too long on YouTube, especially the ones that curse and talk a certain way. I guess YouTube don't like the behavior aspect to it. So they can't monetize certain people. If you get monetized, some of your videos will be demonetized. If you curse too much, if you say the F word, the F-A-G-G-O-T word, trust me, the United States and YouTube are very, very, very strict on people that, let's just say, are different, okay? People that play for the other team. Rather it's the G team, the T team, the L team, okay? All of those weird teams. All right? You cannot do that. You will get a strike. Your channel will be taken down in a drop of a dime if you talk about somebody that played for the G or T team. They ain't having it for some reason. It's funny because we used to use that F word as a normal way of talking to somebody. Be like, you ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't say it. Now you can't say it no more. You say that word now, you bound to get into trouble. Cancel culture is real. Cancel culture is real, son. I'm just telling you like that. 6th round, Benavidez and Plant. They want the smoke, man. They want the smoke. Plant trying to back him up, cut the ring off again, get him into a corner. Man, Plant could have got hit, but he bent down like that. I mean, Benavidez could have got hit and bent it down like that. I got 50-something seconds to go. 4-2 for Benavidez. I see you, T. I got Benavidez winning too. Great fight. Great fight, by the way. But it is what it is. Yeah, it was man, I was into this fight from the beginning, to be honest with you. The first rounds, I always, feel it out round. That's the thing with boxing. The first round really don't get it kicking off. You don't really get to see the smoke until, about the 3rd round a little bit. That's when they start, okay, it's time for me to get some points up on the board. I put numbers on the board, like Pusha T said. All right. 7th round, let's go. This is the round that Benavidez said he was going to knock Plant out. So let's see. Look like he ain't going to go his way. Look like he ain't going to get that knockout. Boom. Oh, Benavidez taking his time, son. Okay, I see you, Ben. Get him. You want that smoke. He want that smoke. Trying to work the body. This same referee in this fight is a guy that coached a lot of Floyd Mayweather's fights. I mean, he refereed a lot of Floyd Mayweather's fights. What the hell is wrong with me today? Well, I'm saying all the weird stuff. Look like Benavidez got rocked a little bit, but he got pushed back. That punch just pushed him back a little bit. Plant caught a hit right there. I think Benavidez is going to fail to knock him out in the 7th round. You going the distance, brother. You're going the distance. Yeah, this fight's going to go the distance. Benavidez is going to have to try to knock this guy out in like the 12th round because from the looks of it, he ain't going to win this fight. Like he's in the dog fight right now because Plant ain't having it. Plant looking for the smoke. You know. Shout out to the whole YouTube, the UT community. Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. You know, trying to preach and get the sport community wrapped up because the harshest community in YouTube is a sports community, to be honest with you. The gaming community is not as fierce. The relationship advice community, not as fierce. Movie community is very nice. I mean, nobody really got spoken in the movie community. People that just review movies. You know, it's the sport community where you got the most craziness. You would think hip-hop community will have a lot of drama. Even that, well, actually, that does have a lot of drama. Yeah, now that I think about it, that does have a lot of drama because half everybody in the hip-hop community is always beefing with each other. You know, they always talking to this guy ain't street, this guy ain't from the hood, and I'm fighting with this guy, I'm fighting with that guy, we beefing. There's always some YouTube beef. Y'all gotta be beware of beefing with people on YouTube, man. It's gonna cost you your channel. You know. And at the end of the day, it's not really worth it. It's some bullshit because nobody ain't going to make nothing out of it. Chasing clout from beefing with people on YouTube, it don't work that much no more. You know, you guys you're going to have to actually earn YouTube eliteness by actually the old fashioned way, by making content. I know it sounds scary, but you actually have to put the work in. You know, because some people don't get that. They think the easiest way to get noticed is to basically just start beef with people. It's not gonna work. I had my share of people starting beefs. You know, they come on the channel, start some beef, start some drama, and then say, "Oh, come to my channel." It don't work that way, man. That beef shit is getting tied down because people getting their shit flagged, people getting harassment comments going on, and once all of that shit happens, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a dirty game. Oh, look at Benavidez going at him. Look at Benavidez going at him. No, so that's why I give some people the Jay-Z treatment on YouTube. You know, you could talk about them subliminally, you know, with subliminal shots because it beats saying their name. YouTube can't track it down. Just letting y'all know. Not saying that I'm beefing with nobody. I'm just saying. I noticed a lot of people that I talked to on YouTube that I was friends with. They lost their channel because they was beefing with people. And it kind of pissed me off. You know? Yep. Plant is hurt. I told you he was gonna get knocked out anyway. Because he's moving too much and his hits is not landing too much. If you're gonna do that much moving, you better have some damage. His hits don't get that much damage. How many hard hits is he going to take for Benavidez? Because Benavidez is a hard puncher. A couple more hits, that's a wrap. Stop stopping the fight, ref. What you doing? Let them fight, man. Plant would have got knocked out by now. He would have got knocked out. You just saved him some time. You just did some old bullshit. You saved him some time because he would have got knocked out probably in his 8th round. You saved this guy some time. He got hurt. He was about to get out of there. Now you just put him in the corner to fix a cut on his eye or something. Come on, man. What we doing? Let this dude's box. Even Benavidez is like, what the fuck? Plant bleeding. Uh-oh, he almost out of there. Or that moving ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to hug. You're gonna have to hug it out. Those hard punches are coming, man. You doing a lot of baby powder punches? Don't work. Benavidez, he hitting you with those heavy hitters. He's throwing bombs on you, man. That's it. He's throwing bombs on you. What the hell? Benavidez looked like he was walking to Plant's corner. Yeah, this is going to end ugly. I sense a knockout coming. Or they may just have a stoppage. Because he's taking too much damage. He's moving around. He's doing light punches. He's doing a lot of combos, like I said, from the beginning, but it's not taking effect. Benavidez is pretty much blocking all his punches with his shoulders, protecting his body. He's not taking no damage much. He took a couple hits to the face, but that's it. He ain't taking that much damage. This is why I said I gave more rounds to Benavidez from the get-go. Because I know Plant was just going to move around until he gets hit and clocked. You know? Benavidez sensed danger, man. He sensed that blood in the water. He's like a shark. Canelo, do you still want some of this? What the fuck? Is that a low blow? Why you keep stopping this fight? Oh, okay, Plant with the low blow. Man, stop this fight, bro. Why y'all keep stopping the fight for, man? How many times you gonna keep hitting somebody in the nuts? This is the second time you hit somebody in the nuts. Benavidez, knock his ass out now. This should be enough to get you more mad. Come on, man. Plant doing some bullshit. Hitting motherfuckers in the balls. You doing a Draymond Green. Let these dudes fight, man. Look at that. A flurry of combos and none of that hurt. None of that hurt Benavidez. He took all of those combo punches. I think Benavidez is a little hurt from that below punch. You see that he's a little off target. He letting his balls cool down. Pause. He said, give me some ice pack. You know, Benavidez ain't doing that much punches right now. He just letting his body cool down. You know. Oh, what a nice flush from Benavidez. Benavidez is like, stay away from my balls, man. Oh, okay, Benavidez said, come on, bring it. Come on, bring it. Benavidez said, come on, bring it. What? He ain't afraid. Never been afraid. Boom. Benavidez talking this shit. Baiting him into a trap. Or at least trying to bait him into the trap. He's going to have to let his balls cool down. And then he got to get that icy pack. He need icy hot. Because as of right now, that low blow took some energy out of him. But now he's getting it back. He's working a little combo. Boom. Caught him. Plant took a little hit to the face. He's holding on. He's doing a good thing by holding on. But he's the only guy leaking in this fight. He got his whole side leaking a little bit. Well, at least on this side. He's bleeding from the nose. Let's go. Let's go. Benavidez with another hard right. Oh, I gave him the stare down. Hit him with a hard right and then gave him like this. Gave him the stare down, son. Yo, Benavidez is, man, that dude's a trap. That dude's a savage. He's a savage, man. He don't give a fuck. He a savage, son. Benavidez is a savage. He got attitude, swag. He want all of that. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. He want all the smoke. That's a boxer. Man, I can't wait to see Adrian Broner come back too, because he bring the shit talk in the boxing. You know. Play with my own. Woo! Good fight. Good fight. Boxing is back from now on. From this fight going forward, you're going to get nothing but good boxing fights. Nothing but good boxing fights. We're in the 10th round. I'm giving Plant like one round, bro. One round. T said it's going to be ugly from now on. It's going to be more ugly than Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, man. No disrespect to Whoopi Goldberg. But, man, it's mad. Oh, got him. Got him. Uh-oh, he's going down. He can't take too much of them hits. Uh-oh. Benavidez landing them blows. Plant doing a good job of holding on. He don't want to go down, so he's just grabbing onto his Benavidez, hanging on for dear life. Hanging on for dear life, bro. Come on, son. That nigga Benavidez, he a savage though, man. He a flat out savage. Boom. Boom. Landing. They're fighting in the pocket, and that's benefit for Benavidez. You got to move around more if you're playing. You can't fight in the pocket. Do not fight in the pocket. He taking them hits. He taking them hits. The Plant want a slug, though. Plant want a slug. I got to give Plant his props, though. He want to duke it out. He ain't running, man. He want to duke it out. He's sitting there fighting in the pocket. He don't give a fuck. He fighting in the pocket. Boom. Boom. Benavidez, man, landing them hard blows. Boom. Boom again, son. Yo, Plant just taking that ass whooping like ain't no tomorrow. Coming back for more. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom again, son. Boom again. Look, caught him with a good jab right there, too. If he hit Plant with an uppercut, I think Plant done. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. All it takes is one uppercut, and that's it. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. You know it's coming, but only thing he didn't do, he didn't deliver on his promise of knocking him out by 7. But I think he's going to get him out of here. If Plant keeps holding on, he won't get knocked out. But if they just straight up fighting, Plant, he's going to get knocked out. I got a feeling his corner is going to put an end to the fight. I may be wrong, but because he's bleeding, they may stop the fight regardless at some point. Boom. Man, he's just saying, like, get the fuck off me, son. I'm about to just knock niggas out. Quick. Without reasonable doubt. All right? You don't care, man. This Benavidez dude is a savage. He's a straight up savage. 11th round, man. We into the 11th round. Nice blow by Benavidez. Uppercut. If he hit Plant with an uppercut, it's a wrap. Got to give props for Plant. He's taking those punches, though. Boom. Let me see something, man. Come on, y'all. Boom, boom. It's time to go, son. Let's get this battle going on. Oh, that's what's up. Benavidez landing them blows. I'm sorry, I got quiet for a minute because Benavidez, I'm just into this fight. Benavidez landing them blows. Got the crowd excited. Plant continues to hold on. Them legs look wobbly. They look spaghetti. Hit you with one shot, your legs turn spaghetti. And that's what the fuck Plant looked like. Looked like his legs is turning into spaghetti. Flat out, man. Damn. Straight up ass whooping, man. Good hit. They fighting in the pocket right now. They doing a WWE style. That's what they doing. They fighting WWE style. Boom. Another blow. Another blow. Whoa. Plant take another hit. Crowd is excited. Benavidez look like he about to trip. And he said he wants some smoke. They talking mad shit. That's how it's supposed to be, man. That's a boxing fight. Benavidez is picking his spots. He just dissecting Plant. They fighting in the pocket. Plant taking the ass whooping. Plant taking the ass whooping. He need to move around, but he ain't got no legs to do it. Damn, his fucking nose gonna be fucked up for months to come. He gonna have to definitely go to the ER after this shit because his fucking nose is fucked up. Benavidez got them long arms. He remind me of a Latino version of Paul Williams. Y'all remember Paul Williams? Paul Williams had long arms, but when he got knocked out by Sergio Martinez, Sergio Martinez put him to sleep. Oh my God, what a knockout. Do y'all remember Sergio Martinez knocking out Paul Hitman? Okay? Williams. Y'all remember that? That shit was devastating, bro. He said, as suspected. Benavidez is kicking ass, as suspected, Chi-Town. I hope you're watching this fight. You out of all people, I'm going to make sure you realize that boxing is back. Make sure you know what's up. This is a fight, Chi-Town. This is what boxing is all about. He said this is going to be a unanimous decision, but you got to give Plant a lot of credit for hanging in there, taking a lot of blows. All right? I don't think Canelo once spoke with Benavidez. Canelo is a better pro boxer than Benavidez, though. He got a better boxing skill set. So if he's doing a little more moving around, it may help him out a little more. Because Plant don't get the skill. He don't get the skill set. But he could take an ass whooping because his shit is leaking right here. You know, he could definitely take an ass whooping. Hey, yo, Chi-Town, let me tell you this. Is boxing back or what? I said Chi-Town. Is boxing back or what? You need to watch all these fights coming up from this fight going forward. Fuck with me. Fuck with me, Chi-Town. I told you boxing was back. And I say that with a smile on my face because I told you boxing was back. You know? Let's go. Let's go, man. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He said I rock with UFC more. They had a UFC event today. You know, yeah, UFC is good. I ain't taking nothing away from UFC, but when boxing puts on, Chi-Town boxing puts on. When boxing got a good event, they got a big fight, it'd be in your best interest to actually watch it. Oh, hold on, let me just take this off. It's getting cold in here, man. I'm getting chilly. You see how this my I heard humidifiers are bad for your health. I hope it's not. See, this is like a big ass fan right here that I got. I'm gonna get rid of that shit because I don't even want that. And you know, it is what it is, though, man. Yeah, it is because they give a lot of people the fights they want more, and it's more exposure, and it comes on TV more. But that's all right because when boxing puts on, like I said, boxing puts on. Oh, look at this fight, bro! Look at this fight. They talking shit together, and he's stopping his ass out. What a good way to end that, man! What a good way! What a good way to end that. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get a part two. What a fight. What a good fight. But that's Murder She Wrote. He just fucked playing up on them last few punches. That was it. Fight over. We did have a boxing robbery today, Chi-Town. Some guy was getting his shit rocked and he still won the fight. That was during the undercard. Okay. Yeah, he is tough. Plant is tough. But he took an ass whipping like a motherfucker. If he didn't grab so much T, he would have been knocked out. Because it's hard to take punches from Benavidez. He's a real heavy hitter. He's a motherfucker punch like a brick. Punch like a brick. Straight up. Yeah, it definitely. It would have been over by the seventh round, but Chi-Town, he kept holding on to him. And when he was about to go down, he stumbled on his legs and he just held on to his waistline. He did a lot of grabbing because he didn't want to get knocked out. But if he didn't do no grabbing, he would have been knocked out by the eighth. The seventh, he survived the seventh round. The eighth round, he was going to get knocked out if the referee didn't broke the fight up, and let the guy go back to the corner to check his eye. He'd have been knocked out. He'd definitely been knocked out because his eye got fucked up. If the referee didn't stop that fight, I think the referee prolonged the fight, stop him from getting knocked out. But if that wasn't the case, he would have been knocked out, flat out. Good win for Benavidez. Canelo, you next. See what they got. Okay. 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 Benavidez won. Easy. Easy. The fight I probably tune in to see is Joshua versus Franklin. Okay, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. I mean, I'm gonna be there for you know me, you know. So see, every time I'm just about to see the end results, and look, they stopped the end results. Who won the fight? Who got their hand raised up? My live stream just stopped. I saw his hand raised up a little bit. I know Benavidez won his fight, but in boxing, sometimes you could get robbed. So don't tell me he got robbed. Can somebody please tell me if Benavidez won, he didn't get robbed in this fight? Okay, it was unanimous. Okay. All right, thank you, Chi-Town. I mean, what the fuck, man? You about to see the end result and all of a sudden just get stopped? The fuck? What's wrong with this damn live stream, man? It's starting to piss me the fuck off. You could have stopped the fight in the middle of the. I get to watch the whole fight, but the very end, you're gonna stop it? Come on, man. What type of shit is that? I'm fucking pissed off. Nah, I'm actually getting pissed off now. I'm actually getting pissed off. Oh, that's a good one too. Chi-Town coming back to boxing. You can like UFC more, but all I'm telling you is you should be watching boxing too. Yeah, that's the truth. It's not worth. I mean, there's not that much big pay-per-view draws. I give you that. Yes, great fight, Zach. Boxing lovers in the house. You finally about time to bring your ass up in here. Zach been moving weird lately, man. You're you doing some weird fuckboy shit sometime, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You be doing some weird fuckboy shit. Come on, Canelo, let's go. You next. He said I dislike Mayweather, but I paid for his fight. And say he want to face Canelo. He want to face Canelo. Definitely. He said, I got a lot of respect for Canelo, but you got to give me my shot now. You heard him? You heard the man speak? Fans been calling for this fight. People want Benavidez versus Canelo. People want Oral Spence versus fucking Terrence Crawford. Give the people the fights they want. Let's get it. No more ducking, Canelo. No more ducking. All right, let me get out of here with that. I don't want to keep that on for too long. You know how YouTube is. Did you guys hear the audio? Did you hear Benavidez? Just let me know if you heard Benavidez talking, because I want to know if the audio was coming through here, going through the speaker, to let me know. If it was, I may make this video a one and done video. Like, I may not keep it on YouTube because it could get hit. It could get hit with a boxing violation. You know how that shit is. You know. Great fight, man. Good ass fight. You got your money's worth on a good weekend, a good Saturday. What? It's no perfect way to end off a sports Saturday by watching a fucking boxing fight. Boxing is so special on Saturday night. All right? I remember HBO boxing on Saturday night. I remember Showtime boxing. All right? HBO used to have a contract with boxing. They used to host good fights every Saturday for free. All right? You got some great Sergio Martinez fights on there. You have some great Adrian Broner shit talking fights on there. You have so many good fights on HBO boxing on boxing on HBO. They need to bring that shit back. Bring it back to the people so we can watch that shit, be into it, give boxing the exposure that it needs, because fights like this cannot go unnoticed. But I bet you a lot of people didn't even tune in to watch this fight because they didn't even know it was coming on. 1, 2, there's no advertisement for it. 3, you got to give people a reason to care enough about the sport so we can fucking watch the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But boxing needs to make a comeback. We need to get boxing back. It's plain and simple. Get boxing back to its glory days so we can actually be watching this shit. You know? Now, before I say sayonara, if y'all want to talk some NBA or whatever the case may be, you know. So yeah, man. Good fight. We got a robbery. The undercard was a robbery. Jose should have won that fight. That was a robbery. You know, that's a problem with boxing sometimes. Chi-Town in the place to be. What up, man? What you thought of today's boxing fight?
Obvious. Benavidez was going to win that. Like,
man, you're going to be a harsh critic on boxing for quite some time, man. What is it going to take to win you over so you can watch boxing again? But
I don't know. They have to get back to that level they used to be. I don't know.
What?
I
Okay,
just feel like
what
I
is
just feel
boxing
like these
missing for you?
fighters.
Because I think you represent a lot of people that stop watching boxing. So this is why I keep asking you. What does boxing need to do to get back to the glory days?
I don't know. There need to be they need to do what UFC like the way UFC promotes their fighters, and I don't know.
So I said I put a hint on it. I thought that we need to bring it back to HBO, put it back on ESPN, get everybody back into it. Because if you get more exposure, people will watch.
I feel like they don't have enough star power. That's the other thing too.
But you gotta, in order to get star power, you gotta make people see you first.
Yeah, and I feel like UFC has a lot of star power. Like people tune in to see guys like John Jones, Usman, Adesanya, those type of guys.
He says steroid Nello. Yeah, that's the biggest problem with boxing is that people keep ducking. If you heard the audio from Benavidez, they asked him, "Do you think Canelo is ducking you?" I mean, he said no, but I think the general public, the people, believe Canelo is ducking Benavidez. So that's a problem. That's just the problem with boxing. You always think somebody ducking somebody, and we don't get to see the fights that.
So let me ask you a question right now: do you enjoy boxing more or UFC?
Oh man, you already know the answer to that. It's boxing. You know,
even right now, we enjoy right now.
Even right now, because one big fight could overcome all those other UFC fights for me. Even though I like UFC, it's just something about boxing that I like. I grew up watching boxing. I mean, it's in the blood, so it's kind of different. You know, UFC is good, but I mean, boxing is like, yeah, understand something, man. I've been boxing. I've been fighting in the streets of New York. You know, ever since a kid, I used to go to the gym in Southside Jamaica, Queens. You know, my step pops used to teach me how to fight. So, I mean, it's in the blood a little bit. So, I mean, boxing is like one of my favorite sports. You know, it's right up there with the NBA. So, but yeah, man. So it's UFC is good. Maybe I would have liked UFC on the same level if it was more popular or it came out. It was just as old as boxing. UFC is like a new thing. When did UFC even start?
Say that again?
When did UFC officially start?
The 90s, but it didn't get his popularity until like the early 2000s.
Yeah, so boxing's been around for what? Since the 50s? It's been growing up in people's generations. From generation after generation, people have been watching boxing. It's been one of the biggest trademark sports in history. You know, so it has a lot of history behind it. So that's why one of the reasons why I like boxing so much. You know, but I am disgusted with the level of top fights. I do want more better fights. You know, I do want more better fights. And I don't like robberies. It's always a robbery in boxing when it goes down to decisions sometimes. Sometimes the guy that's supposed to win doesn't win. And the judges vote for the complete different guy. That happened today in an undercard fight.
What is he talking about? What is Zach talking about?
Man, I don't know what this dude talking about, man. That's the thing about clowns like that. All right, you got guys that come up in here. They get mad when you say.
Is this the Florida boy guy or is this someone else?
This is the Florida one. Now,
I don't think so.
Clown, man. Yeah, this guy gets probably bounced from channel to channel. He comes up in here, says the most dumbest shit, and then get mad when you criticize and say something about a player. Dog, you are not fucking the wife of all these sport players. Get out your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Nobody cares about your fucking feelings, bro. I know damn sure I don't. You know? You just said, oh, I'm not coming here no more because you talked and criticized LeBron. Then get the fuck out of here then, bro. Nobody invited you here. You know? Go and suck a dick, nigga. Nobody told you to come up in here. I don't give a fuck whether you in here or not. Plain and simple. Fuck is wrong with you, man? You think I deal with you fuck boys? Dog, I don't even know you like that. If I'm having a debate with somebody, you want to... First of all, that debate, he got mad because of that day. Remember when LeBron broke the record and I was debating with the other guy? Yeah. He jumped in it. Had nothing to do with it because it wasn't even between you. So you should keep your fucking mouth shut and let grown men talk when they fucking talking. Now
No,
you,
this is not the Florida boy. This is someone else.
no, this is Florida boy. We got two Zacks. The Zach from Canada, he's cool.
No. Because I'm checking his channel right now. Florida boys. This is someone else.
Nah, that's the regular Zach.
Unless Zach made another. He has 2 accounts.
He on that troll shit. He on that fuckboy shit. You know. He say something stupid, then a couple days later he come back and say, "Oh, my bad, we still cool." Motherfucker, if we was cool, you should know what to say and what not to say. You think I'm gonna put up with that fuckery all the time? Get out of here, man. Fuck I look like to you. You come on here, you say some dumb shit, then 2 weeks later you saying something else again. That makes no damn sense. I don't got no time for that dumb shit, man. But anyway, man, like I was saying, man, what UFC event that we had today that you was watching? Because I know one came down. You watched that today?
I had things to do, but I heard about it. The fight I was interested in was the Holly Holm fight. That's a good thing about UFC. They're women too. The women are entertaining too. I loved watching the women. And normally I'm not into like.
I give you credit on that. I liked it. The one I had it popping when Ronda Rousey was in there. I liked her back and forth with Floyd. I thought that was funny too.
No, like out of all women's sports, UFC is no doubt. I have to give the props to those women.
Yeah,
they're actually people pay money to watch some of those women fight, like Cyborg and all these other women fighters.
Holly Holmes. Who else? What's the other girl? The one that people say looked like a man? The Latino girl? Oh, I forgot her name. But she kicks ass. Nunes? Yeah. She kick ass. She kick ass, bro.
No, like no question. Like when it comes to female sports, and it's funny, these females always talk about like in WNBA, it's unfair. I'm like, do something what these women are doing. Like these women, there's some of them are bigger draws than men.
Yeah, you're right. We can't say that for WNBA. The WNBA is in trouble, But
yeah,
I don't think nobody watched that.
Yeah, but they're always complaining how we're not getting paid. The reason why you guys are not getting paid fairly is because people don't tune in to watch you guys.
Right, that is
people
fact.
People tune in to watch Amanda Nunes, Holly Holmes, Ronda Rousey, and all these women.
Oh yeah, ratings is a big thing. You gotta have people tune in, to watch it. Women's tennis is good. Women's tennis always been good.
Like I said, I'm not a big fan of women's sports except when it comes to UFC. That's
the only one. That's the only one you watch.
Yeah, in terms of women's sports.
You don't watch women's tennis?
I'm not a big tennis guy, no.
Oh, I like tennis, man.
I know Serena Williams, she's like considered the GOAT, but I'm not. Right. I don't even watch men's tennis, so I can't.
I watch both. So.
I didn't know you were a tennis guy.
Oh, yes. I got some of Serena Williams' classic matches on DVD. Flat out. Historic matches. I've been watching tennis for quite some time.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you watch any women's boxing or no?
No, that I don't watch. Okay. I watch women's UFC though.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's one edge I give to you. That's the only form of boxing I don't watch is women's boxing. But other than that, yeah. Salute.
Are there any good like women? Because I don't keep up with women's boxing. So is there any like good women boxers that like they're like the Candace Parker?
The last I heard that was good was Muhammad Ali's daughter, and she was retired for quite some time.
Okay.
So, the rest of them people, I can't. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't really know half of them. I don't really follow none of those women boxers.
Okay.
But if you watch, Terrence Crawford is in Creed 3, by the way.
You're talking about Layla Ali, right?
Yeah. Terrence Crawford is in there in Creed 3. If you watch that movie.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it when this Ramadan's over. I'll probably go.
That's what's up.
I still have to watch Cocaine. I've been meaning to watch Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, I think I want to watch that too. Well, the Joker beat down Giannis's team today, so will you give the edge to the Joker on MVP right now over Giannis?
Let's see how the season plays out because there's still Embiid too.
All right. Oh, yeah,
because I think Embiid has been putting up. I know Jokic has better. His percentage is higher, but then Embiid's playing. Embiid's putting up numbers too, so I have to see how it plays out. But the Clippers got their ass kicked today.
Oh yeah, who beat them?
The Pelicans.
Wow. Did Kawhi
And
Leonard?
that actually hurts the Lakers
Mm.
because
Did
now the
Kawhi Leonard
Pelicans.
play?
Say that again.
Did Kawhi Leonard play?
I think he did. Yeah,
Wow. Speaking of basketball,
but
Pat
he got
Beverly.
hurt though. Apparently, he had some facial contusion.
Pat
He,
Beverly said, what did Pat Beverly? Oh, Pat Beverly said that he's going to try to take the Lakers out the playoff picture. And Anthony Davis said, "Hey, you could try." So it's going to be a good battle because Pat Bev really want to beat the Lakers.
Yeah.
He always takes stuff personal. So I mean, remember how he took it personal against the Clippers? He took pride in knocking them out the playoffs last year, and the Minnesota got in there.
Yep.
No.
But yeah, so but Kawhi got hurt earlier today.
Oh, he did?
Like that, he had some facial. I think he hurt. They said facial contusion. So I don't know what exactly the details on that was. I think it had to do with his face, obviously, but he got hurt. So, but I can't wait till these playoffs, man.
Right. Hell yeah, man! It's gonna be lit, man. I can't wait. I think the Western Conference is gonna be one of the best playoff pictures in a long time. Assuming the Lakers make it in there. Lucas said he's going to do something private, that he's having a personal issue outside of basketball. Of course, he won't tell what it is, but he said it's I guess it's affecting his game, so to speak. I don't know if he's using that as a cop out. To me, when people say stuff like that,
I think though you could see it though. I feel like he's because he's not a guy who makes excuses. Because remember when he got hurt against the Clippers 2 years ago?
right?
He said that the reporter were making excuses for him. He's like, "Well, I played. I was out on the court. I played, so I'm not gonna use that excuse." So I think you could generally tell that there's something wrong with him.
Okay, what you think is wrong with him then?
Well, no, he said he has personal issues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be something outside of basketball we have no idea about.
Well, that's exactly what it is. But I mean, that's the human element. I understand that. We can't treat human beings like they're robots. That's why I keep saying stats don't always matter, because if you're not there mentally, that could throw off your whole game. You're human. You're not a walking calculator. You are human. You do have feelings. You do have a mental aspect to the game that could take you all completely out. The mind controls the body. So that's a very tricky category for me. Do you still play if you have personal and mental problems off the court? Andrew Wiggins, he's not playing for Golden State. So clearly it don't work for him because that will affect his game. What's your take on that? Do you think a player still should be? Because if you're out there playing, people are going to hold you accountable.
I mean, it depends on what decision. Because you remember when Isaiah, not the Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. Remember the Celtics one,
right?
Remember his sister died and he was crying on the bench,
right?
So, and people are saying that he should have not been there crying on the bench, because I feel like if you're going to take down your opponent, I mean your teammates too, it's going to have effect on your teammates too,
right?
Especially if you're crying on a bench like that and your teammates just like noticing you, it's not a good sign. So I don't know what the issue is.
I mean, it's a tough situation though, man. It's like for me personally, I always hold you accountable if you're out there playing. But if you're going through some shit, I don't know if you should be playing on the court then. You know what I'm saying? It's a touchy situation, man, because I don't want to come off as an asshole and be like, oh, fuck the personal issues or whatever. But if you're really having problems, like, you should just go to the front office and say, hey, I need some time off. I think that's the best.
Remember, Michael MJ left. Michael Jordan left for over a year and a half because of his father.
Yeah, but I think that's the right thing to do, because maybe if he came back, he probably wouldn't been the same. These people are humans, man. Nobody's like completely, motionless. When you cry after you win the championship, you're displaying what? An emotion. So everybody has emotions.
No, but then I feel like some players take it too far, like Ben Simmons. Right. I don't know what his person. I don't believe he had any. I think he's just a lazy basketball player.
Well, there's receipts on that. We could definitely say he's lazy, but even him, I don't know the whole story. I could just go by my opinion because he always switches his story. So if somebody can't keep their story right, I think they're a liar. If they keep saying complete different things over and over again, I think they're a liar because first he says it's a mental issue, then he'll sit there and say, you know what, it's a health issue. So it's I think he's full of shit, basically, But that's a complete different story, But I do get what you're saying, man. Yeah. So I don't even know if Ben Simmons will have a job next season, because
he's gonna be in China, man.
he's gonna be playing with Dwight Howard. But he's an excuse maker. He got in his feelings after the Philadelphia 76ers crowd called him out. But Philly's a tough crowd. Philly's always been a tough crowd. You're gonna have a lot of mental toughness if you're gonna play for Philly, period. Some cities you just gotta be tough to play for. Philly, New York. Is Chicago a tough crowd?
Not really. Like I told you this. My friends went to the Bucks Bulls game. They said that the crowd was completely dead.
Wow.
In a playoff game.
Damn. I thought Chicago people hold. They're very tough.
Now the Bears crowd. The Bears is different. The Bears, yes. When it comes to the Bulls, not really.
Wow. Damn. Y'all don't rock with the Bulls that much in Chicago?
No, this is a football town, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey, it's cool that you're being honest. I appreciate that. But here in Los Angeles, you already know what it is. It's purple and gold.
Yeah, over here it's all Bears. Like all people talk about is the Bears. Like that's like, no matter how trash they are, people are going to continue supporting them. Now I do know though the Bulls do have the highest attendance. They have one of the highest attendance in the league. So they do have good attendance, but I feel like because I've been to some Bulls games too in the last I haven't been to many since Derrick Rose left. I haven't been to that many, but normally when I go there, the crowds are not that hyped.
I hear
the only time I remember I actually went to this is Rose MVP year. I went to the Bulls Pacers game 1. Now that game that I lost my voice through that game because that went through the roof. But then the last 2 Bulls games I went to, because I only went to 2 in the last 5 years, and there were dead crowds.
Yo, out of this boxing fight, how many rounds did you give Plant?
Rounds he won?
Yeah.
I feel like he didn't really I know he stuck around, but I feel like I give him to Benavidez most of them. What about you?
You give him at least 2 rounds?
He didn't do that much. I feel like they were either even or Benavidez just dominated. What about you?
I gave him 1 round, and I thought Benavidez he fell for Benavidez' trap. He kept fighting in the pocket. And I said you got to move around and try to just jab him to death.
I'm not going to lie. I feel like Benavidez was kind of toying with him too earlier.
Yeah, he definitely was. He was baiting him in because he knows once I get him in the pocket, I cut the ring off. I'm just going to keep pounding on him. You have to keep moving. Plant is a shorter fighter, so keep moving around, try to jab the guy a little bit. Just don't stand there and be a punching bag. How many hard hits are you going to keep taking? But
I know this fight was a while ago, but did you watch that Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather fight?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think about that fight?
I mean, I can't even call that a real boxing fight.
I remember people were so hyped for that fight. I think that was the last fight I remember that was so hyped. I remember every person I knew was gonna watch that fight.
Well, because it's 2 big stars, that's why.
Yeah.
From 2 different sports. So I mean,
do you remember all your friends? I remember all my friends. They don't even watch boxing, but that fight.
Everybody I know was talking about that fight. Floyd actually had 2 of the biggest fights probably in boxing history: the Manny Pacquiao one and the Conor McGregor. 2 big fights that everybody was.
Dude, yeah, I'm not everyone I knew.
Yeah,
watched that fight, and then now no one watches any of these fights.
But it's funny. We all know Floyd was going to win. I mean, there was some people that really thought McGregor was going to win. I was like, you crazy if you think Conor McGregor is going to beat Floyd in a boxing fight.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Yeah, out of your mind.
Because the thing with the MMA is their rounds are so much shorter. Because in MMA, there's only 5 rounds total.
Yeah, but you got to be crazy to think that.
I mean, there's McGregor fanboys, man.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Now, if it's a UFC fight, I'm giving the edge to McGregor.
Well,
he
yeah,
can
of
grab
course, of
and he can
course,
toss Floyd around like a rag doll. But
of course.
Floyd's not stupid enough to do a UFC fight because he knows
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. You know.
And probably the other fight that was big too, that Wilder Fury fight. That second fight was big.
Oh, that was classic. You
Yeah.
know, all of that stuff was classic, man. Great fight.
I feel like that second fight kind of got a little hype because
Mm.
I remember Stephen A. Smith was talking about it too, and it was on ESPN.
Do you feel like if Conor McGregor took a chance into the boxing world, Floyd should have returned the favor and went into UFC?
He's not you bet, as you said, he's not stupid enough to go in the octagon.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that would have made? I mean, he could have made a lot of money if he did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think he cares about his reputation more.
True that.
Well,
Yeah.
he fought your favorite guy, Jake Paul.
Oh God. That's another dude. He made a mockery out of boxing for a while. You know, he actually thought he was a real boxer. You fight.
His fanboys too were like comparing him to like I heard one guy telling me he's like the next Tyson.
Oh my God. Come on, man. Dude's not, he's not even a real boxer, man. He just made a mockery out of it. It's just like a celebrity boxing. That's all that was.
Like some of my friends, I'm not gonna lie, I have friends who are more into these YouTube boxers than they are actual boxers.
And that's the problem because actual boxers aren't being promoted. That's the biggest problem. That's why I said you need to
Like
promote.
I have this one friend, he's not into boxing, but he loves YouTube boxers. He watches all the YouTubers fight. He watches all the Jake Pauls and these other guys on YouTube. KSI, you know KSI?
Say that again.
Do you know who KSI is?
KSI?
Yeah,
Nah, who's that?
he's a popular YouTuber. He got into boxing too, and he got popular with his boxing.
Oh no, I never heard of that. Never heard.
Yeah.
You know, I don't follow much YouTubers because I make content myself, and it's hard enough to keep. So I keep telling people, if you make content, it's hard to keep up with your own channel because you got to constantly come up with new ideas. You got to constantly keep making videos. You edit, you do this, you do that. You don't really have time to watch.
That's sad though.
Watch other people, huh?
That's sad though. So the YouTube, there's like a YouTube. I'm not gonna call it YouTube boxing league, but there's like all these big YouTubers are boxing now, and that's getting more popularity than the actual boxing sport. That's
sad. No,
that's like an amateur basketball league, more popular than the NBA.
He said, "Why people still talking about Floyd? We don't talk about Floyd being the GOAT, bro.
No. Read what he said. Oh, I forgot. He's 50-0.
Yeah, nobody talks about that 50-0 because a lot of us don't feel like he's really 50-0 anyway. I mean, that record actually don't mean that much. You could go 50-0 in boxing and not be called the GOAT. Look at Rocky Marciano. Nobody calls him the GOAT. You know, he's undefeated.
Who is that Hispanic guy? He went undefeated. There was another Hispanic guy who went undefeated too. I don't remember who it was.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that went undefeated, but it's not like Andre Ward went undefeated. Nobody calling him the GOAT. I mean, bro, boxing never been about being undefeated. It's about who you face and who you beat. Why you face people in their prime. It's about legacy fights. Boxing's never been about, oh, I got 50 wins. You know what I mean? You could face 50 bums and be 50-0. You know, so I'm not saying his opponents were bums, but he did fought a lot of guys at the end of their road. You know, when they didn't have that much left in the tank. You know, he fought Manny Pacquiao about 5 years later than what he's supposed to. Should have fought Manny Pacquiao in 2008, somewhere between there.
Even like 2011, 2012. Like I felt like Pacquiao was still in his prime. 2011, 2012.
Yeah, I mean, he missed so many. Bro, that fight was like, how long was that fight? That fight took what, like 10 years to make? Damn near close to it.
Yeah, because of the whole doctor issue.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. You wait that long to... That's your legacy fight, Floyd. That was a fight you're supposed to have a trilogy with. 1, 2, and 3. Kind of like Ali and Frazier. That's supposed to be your Frazier. You know? He messed that up. You know? Yeah. That's another one. Joe... I remember he beat Bernard Hopkins. Joe Kawasaki, he's another one. I hope I just butchered his name. But yeah, I know who he is. He boxed Bernard Hopkins. Nobody say he the GOAT. He 46-0. I mean, undefeated in boxing has never been that. Half of the guys we say GOAT got they got losses on their record. So boxing is a complete different sport. It's judged differently. It's not judged like basketball or football. It's just different, you know.
Well, it's all about I think every sport is about competition.
Right.
Like you fight whoever's the best, and we felt like Floyd didn't fight the best.
Yeah, and Floyd good. He good. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to go on another Floyd Mayweather rant. I've done it too many times.
Man, me neither. But listen, man, I just tell that last message to listen, man. A lot of people are world champions. You know how many weight divisions there are in boxing now? Everybody got a title, so that don't mean that much no more, man. You don't really mean that much. Who don't hold the title in boxing? There's damn near a title for every division. You know, there's so much divisions in boxing that some of them people don't even pay attention to.
Dude, the sad part is though, these amateurs are getting more popular than the actual professionals. There's something wrong with that.
Chi-Town, they're not even amateurs, man. They're not boxers at all.
Yeah, but there's something wrong. There's like, imagine the NBA and NFL, right? There's another league with worse players that's getting more popularity than the actual sport, professional league. Like, imagine if someone made a fake YouTube NBA basketball league, and that gets more ratings than the NBA.
You know, don't get me wrong. I think Floyd Mayweather's great, but I don't even think he's the best welterweight. I think Sugar Ray Leonard would beat him. That's just my personal opinion. We're never going to know. But those welterweights from the 80s, they were bigger. And a lot of the competition in the 80s for the welterweight division was stacked. You know, Hitman Thomas Hearns, Marvin Hagler. Oh my God, man. Floyd would have took some losses to a lot of them dudes. I mean, y'all just don't know. Even Roberto Duran, I think he would have beat on Pacquiao. You know, a lot of y'all try to compare Pacquiao to Roberto Duran. I think Roberto Duran would beat the brakes off Manny Pacquiao.
Well, there are some fights we thought he lost, like who was it? De La Hoya. He should have lost that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The one with Medina, the first fight against Medina, he should have lost that.
Well, I know one that he lost for sure. It's the one where he claimed that he was injured. That was against what's that dude name? Castillo.
Oh yeah.
So he lost that fight. I don't care if he got hurt in the fight, you lost. If you get hurt in a boxing fight, they stop the fight because you got hurt, but you still lost.
Dude, I remember in the Medina fight. I still remember that fight. I watched that live. I ordered this. He's bleeding and he's like, I can't see.
Your word, man.
Like if the other guy's bleeding and he's complaining that his eyes.
Yo, Chi-Town, look at this. He said, "See, another fanboy in his feelings because we don't got Floyd Mayweather as the GOAT." Man, what's wrong with you, motherfuckers? You guys are literally crazy, man. You know, you got something wrong with you dudes. You guys come up in here and say who you think is GOAT all the time, and I don't even give you no pushback. I say, okay, cool, that's your opinion. I mean, I didn't say you can't say Floyd the GOAT, but I don't believe that. I mean, I'm just giving you my reasons why. You can sit here and try to come up with, oh, he beat 50 times. I don't give a fuck.
I already went on this rant like 1,000 times on this channel. I don't want to go through it again.
Yeah, it's so stupid, bro. Like, dog, calm the fuck down, man. This is a problem with the sports community. You guys are always trying to tell somebody what to say and what to think. You know, you ask me a fucking question, I'm gonna give you my honest answer. You ain't gotta like it, you know, but it is what it is. You could back up. You could tell me Floyd got titles in 5 different weight classes, whatever. That shit don't mean nothing to me in terms of me saying he's a GOAT. If it was, I would have said something. You know, okay? Come on, man. I just say he's a great welterweight. He's a top 5 welterweight. I give him that. But he's just not number 1 for me. That's all. I got Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard beat his father. So I think Sugar Ray Leonard would beat Floyd too. Floyd would have been a small guy in the welterweight division in the 80s. I think he would have got his bell rocked a couple of times. You forget the fact, old-ass Shane Mosley almost knocked Floyd out. That goes to show you Floyd can't even box toe-to-toe. That's why he boxes a complete different style. You slug it out with Floyd, he's going to get knocked out. He almost got knocked out by Shane Mosley. I think you forget that. He had to hold on and grab Shane Mosley because he's about to get knocked out. And the Shane Mosley was old as dirt, and he almost knocked Floyd out. So maybe if Shane Mosley was in his prime, he would have knocked Floyd out. This is what happens when you don't face guys in their prime. I think Manny Pacquiao probably would have gave Floyd a run for his money. Because Floyd said it himself. I kept grabbing the guy because he kept throwing punches. Floyd says Manny Pacquiao was his most hardest fight. That's Floyd's own words. All right? So prime Manny Pacquiao would have gave Floyd a lot of problems. So you know more about boxing than Floyd Mayweather? We could pull up interviews when he say Manny Pacquiao was his best fight and his most toughest opponent because he was hard to figure out Manny Pacquiao. That's his own words.
Here's the thing with him, though. Have you ever seen a fight where he went to war with someone?
No, that's part of that. That's actually hurt his legacy a little bit because he don't get no legacy fights. You know?
Like out of all his fights, I don't remember any fight where he like went to war with a guy.
Yeah, and that's what a boxer needs. You know, Muhammad Ali. We could pinpoint legendary fights. You know, Thriller in Manila. You know, he needs stuff like that. You need to be tested. You know, people like to see you get tested in boxing. They want to see you take a risk. You know, Floyd just didn't. He didn't take no risk. You know, if Floyd even lost,
right, the what? Yeah,
he still would have been great. I think if he took some losses and had like 50 wins, then his career probably would have been better. Because you could say he fought some guys in his prime, or he fought this young guy while this young guy was in his prime and he was old. You know, he just never took the risk like that. You know.
Well, like I said, the 3 fights he should have lost: De La Hoya, Castillo, you mentioned, and the one against Medina. He should have lost those fights.
Man, he should have gave Oscar that rematch, but they said no. You know, that's documented fact. His father said he don't want Floyd fighting Oscar again for a rematch. You know, if some people thought Oscar won, the first thing you're supposed to do is rematch. Okay, you think this guy better than me? I gotta face him again. Floyd didn't hesitate to fight Castillo again because people thought Castillo beat you. So what's the first thing you did when they had him in that interview? You know what Floyd said? I give him a rematch if he wanted, because you know deep down you know that you lost that fight. So you said, man, how the fuck did I win this fight? I'm just gonna take it. So he fought the guy second time and beat him convincingly. You got no problem with that, you know. But you lost that first fight. That's the fact. The first fight with Marcus Maidana, a lot of people was, oh shit, he was making Floyd bleed. You know what I mean? He was blah blah blah. What did Floyd do? I got to face him again. So you fought Marcus Maidana twice because the first time around, people thought that he was giving you a run for your money.
Honestly, I don't think he's even like top 10 of all time.
You don't think so?
I don't think he's like above guys like Hearns or Hagler. Some of the other guys in the past, I wouldn't put him like. What about you?
I mean, I think he's top 10. I probably put him in the top 10. Yeah. I mean, for welterweights, yeah. But man, there's so much. Sugar Ray Robinson, I think would have beat Floyd. I mean, that's an old school boxer, you know.
Dude, I think Hagler would have beaten him too.
Man, Hagler was a beast. You know, he's a power puncher. Floyd would definitely have to do a lot of moving. Floyd is too small to face welterweights for the 80s. I don't even know if he had been a welterweight in the 80s, you know.
Or even an older boxer, Tom Hearns.
Yeah, because those guys are big. You know what I mean? Sugar Ray Leonard is a big dude, man. He's bigger than Floyd. You know, he'll toss Floyd around like a rag doll, man. I mean, that's not the good weight division to be if he was in the 80s, because them dudes was heavy hitters. You know. So I don't know,
or
man.
Even Jose Duran either. Some of these older guys, like he wouldn't stand a chance against them.
That's true. I mean, I think if Pacquiao gave him problems, I think Roberto Duran would give him even more problems. Yeah, man, y'all don't know how good guys like Roberto Duran was. You know, I got into boxing from the 80s, by the way. You know, then I really came in love with it. Like Mike Tyson was the poster child for me because he was from New York, and a lot of people from New York was rooting for him. You know, so yeah, man.
Yeah,
but it's like, what about Mike Tyson? You think he's a top 10?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, top 10. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, some people think Mike Tyson was overrated. You know, he got for some people he got the Floyd Mayweather effect, but I can't do that because Mike Tyson didn't duck nobody. Mike Tyson took risks. He
Yeah,
faked.
yeah. I won't. Because I think the other guy on the panel said that guy from Ohio was talking about how Mike Tyson was overrated.
Yeah,
I think
but
you
Mike,
can make a case because of some of the guys he fought, but at least like you said, he never ducked someone, and
yeah,
he went to war with some guys.
yeah, and he took on the challenge. You said, hey, Evander Holyfield's a top dude. He could have ducked Evander Holyfield and just, keep his winning going. But he said, you know what? I'll take on the best fighter there is right now. Boom. And he faced him. Granted, he lost, but he didn't duck nobody. So I got to give him credit for that. You get credit in that for boxing. Boxing is completely different. It's a combat sport. It's the hurt business. So if you got the balls to face somebody and they in their prime and you almost pass your prime, you're gonna get credit for that. This is what it is. Passing on that torch. George Foreman got a movie coming out, by the way, too. George Foreman is one of the greatest.
You watched that Mike Tyson show? The Mike Tyson, because he had a show on Hulu. There was a show on Hulu.
Yeah, he got that Mike Tyson Mysteries, that cartoon.
No. It's the actual show. It was called. Let me check what it's called. Oh, it's called Mike. The show's called Mike.
Mysteries.
It's called Mike. Have you watched it?
Huh?
There's a show on Hulu called Mike. It's about Mike Tyson.
I didn't see that. Is it somebody playing him like an actor?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's another documentary style show. Okay.
No, it's not documentary. It's like someone portraying him.
Oh, okay. It's just a regular TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that out. I definitely have to check that out. New York.
Yeah, I was gonna check it out. So one of my friends told me about it.
Mike Tyson from Brownsville Projects in Brooklyn. I got some cousins that live in them same projects. I mean, so Mike Tyson, he's right at home, man. He's from the block. He's just like me. He's from the block. So Mike Tyson used to rob old ladies. Not that nothing to be proud of, but he was a crazy guy, man. He used to rob old ladies in the projects. That's something I would never do, but I just can't. That alone kind of like, I say I like Mike Tyson as a boxer, but the fact that you was robbing old ladies, that automatically means I can't fuck with you.
You know who else? I know that he's not a boxer, but Mark Wahlberg. Apparently he beat a random Chinese guy because of his race, and he blinded him in one eye.
Oh yeah, Mike. It was Mark Wahlberg from Boston. You know how those guys are. They're all racist over there. You got no racist Irish guys. He got stories of the race wars with black people and all that. Man, Boston is just a whole different thing. Boston's always been a racist city to go to if you're not white. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah. Do you feel like that for certain sports stars? Because there's some sports stars I like what they do as a profession, but them as a person I don't like.
Well,
like I don't like Mike Tyson as a person. I don't respect a man robbing old ladies. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't like Michael Jordan as a person. As a person, he's an asshole. That's for sure.
I don't think I like Michael Jordan either. I only talk about his basketball exploits, but I don't think I like a person like that.
If I was friends with him, I would be. I know manipulators because I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I act like one, but Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan's the biggest manipulator. Like I know people like that too who just manipulate people and they pretend you're friends, but they're actually not. He was actually like that with Charles Barkley. I don't think the way Charles Barkley looked at him as a friend, I don't think Jordan ever looked at him like that.
I think Charles Barkley had genuine respect for Michael Jordan, but I don't think Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think Michael Jordan saw Charles Barkley like that. I think that he was just manipulating him.
Man, I actually agree. I don't think. So, who you think you would get along with more, Mike Tyson? I mean, not Mike Tyson, Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan? Or you think both of them are alike?
Well, no, Kobe was more of a quiet person. He was really like, he was like quiet and he was like to himself. He didn't really get people in his life. Michael Jordan was just like, he was a crazy dude. I remember watching Last Dance and Will Perdue, right? The center who played for, he was saying that Jordan was just randomly joining our card games, and he's like, "Why are you playing with us? Like we're on the bench. Go play with the starters."
You could tell somebody's an asshole when they go and get an award. They slamming everybody. When he went to the Hall of Fame speech, he was slamming people. So he's definitely I don't even think Kobe Bryant would have been that.
Well, no, Kobe Bryant was an asshole. He was just a really quiet like shy guy who kept to
Right.
himself.
Okay, so you wouldn't hang with neither one, but if you had to pick, you just hang out with Kobe instead.
No, I probably hang out with Michael, but I'd like watch out because I know he's an asshole. I know how he works, so
Whoa,
I try
you'd
to
rather hang
manipulate
out
him.
with Mike than Kobe?
Well,
I think
I
Mike is
think
more.
Mike would be more fun to play with though, because Mike's more of a like he likes gambling, he likes doing like
No,
crazy shit. But I would have tried manipulating him more because I know I've met so many people like him who like to
hmm
manipulate people.
right.
So I would have probably like because I think Mike, because like I said, Kobe was a quiet guy. Like he didn't go to the clubs and stuff. Like I remember there was a story
Kobe
of
was an
Iverson.
introvert.
Yeah, Iverson was saying that, hey, we're going to the club, and he's like, no, I'm just gonna focus on my game.
Man, it's Mamba mentality, man. I like that though. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah, Kobe was he was like a shy to himself person. He didn't really. I don't think he let
Right.
anyone in.
Man, I don't know, bro. I don't think I hang out with neither one of them. I think they both assholes. I think Kobe and LeBron. I mean, Kobe and Michael Jordan were assholes.
No, but I feel like Michael Jordan would be fun to party with though,
Mm,
because you seen some of those party pictures. He goes crazy,
yeah.
and then he's really he'll bet on anything. I heard.
Damn, I bet he did. You know, but there's a lot of stories. He mistreated his own family members. He got girls knocked up and paid them off. That man, there's a lot of stories on Michael Jordan off the court.
Now, one player I probably enjoy with, I think Charles Barkley and Shaq are probably the most funniest people.
Oh yeah, that Shaq could be man. Shaq could just be fun to hang out with. He's
Even
fun.
Charles Barkley is a hilarious dude.
He'd be fun. I think Kenny Smith too. I think a lot of them dudes like that would be fun. You know,
No, but Shaq is like the way people talk. Shaq's always like a playful.
yeah,
He
he's a
plays with everyone.
you know. I think hanging out with LeBron would be fun too.
I don't know, but the thing about LeBron is his personality is like he's weird though. He's a weird guy. The way he talks about himself is like.
Well, okay, yeah, he got the whole ego thing going on. Whenever
Well, like I remember hearing a
you
story
refer
of
to yourself in the third person, you got issues.
like I remember Brandon Haywood was like he was texting Brandon Haywood. This was back in his Cleveland days to join the Cavs. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, this is King James," and he's like, "Why are you calling yourself King James?"
Oh my god, ego trip.
Yeah, no, I would. He's just weird, man.
Yeah,
Like he's not a bad guy. He's obviously a good guy. He does a lot for the community, but he's just weird. He's a weird person.
bro. Yeah, I mean, bro, if his ego must be on cloud nine. Then I think him and Floyd got that.
And then you see how he's always lying about. See, like I remember him saying that the night Kobe scored 81 points.
Yeah.
He said that he knew he was going to score 81 points before the game.
Oh my god. Yeah, now that you brought it up, LeBron does do some fuckery that I don't think I like.
Yeah, like I said, he's a good guy, but he's weird.
Mm.
The way he refers to himself too, like I remember he was complaining about DPOY. He's like, I got robbed. Why are you telling the media that? No, he's in front of the media, he's talking to the media about this. I'm like, if you want to talk to your friends about this, that's cool. But then why are you telling the media this?
Yeah, bro. We all know he's an attention whore. I mean,
he's like, oh, I was robbed. He like, it pissed me off that I got only like two MVP votes. I'm like, what?
Wow, he's definitely an attention whore.
And then he's like random bringing up about DPOY from 2013. He's like, yeah, I got robbed when Marcus All only had one vote. He was complaining and stuff. Like he's a weirdo, man.
I think he's the type of dude if he's cool to hang out with, but if shit hits the fan, he won't hesitate to sell you out and then pretend like he didn't do it.
It's the ego thing. I don't like his. He's weird.
Right. You know,
like I said, the only players I probably
when Dwayne Wade got traded, he act like he had nothing to do with it. You know, Wade was getting traded. You just come on.
Yeah.
But when Wade was on the Cavaliers, he said, "I didn't know." Yes, you did, bro.
And I remember when before COVID hit, they were saying that this was like a couple weeks before COVID. He said that,
right.
Oh well, there's not gonna be any fans. He's like, well, I'm not gonna play without fans. And then later on, he wants the season to come back. No, this is 2 weeks before the pandemic hit. He said he's not gonna play if there's no fans.
Wow.
And then 2 months later, he's begging for the season to come back. He's like, "Hey, we need the season to come back already." You just said that you're not gonna play with fans, and now you're like changing it up. Like I can't. I'd stay away from someone like that.
Oh, hell yeah. I said, man, I guess I don't think I even hang out with Dwight Howard. I think he's a scumbag too. He's phony.
Like I said, the players I probably love to hang out with is probably Shaq and Charles Barkley. Those guys are the funniest people in the media. They're hilarious, man. No, whenever you see guests on there, like I remember Chris Webber was dying. He was like laughing on the floor at Barkley's jokes.
Yeah, I mean they're the guys that put a smile on your face. They make you laugh. You know.
Like he's like he's like his joke was he like why you don't buy a woman a watch? He's like because there's a clock on the stove.
Yeah, no doubt. Right.
I feel like Mike would have been a guy who he'd be fun to party with. If you're going to a party with him, he'd be fun with.
Yeah, well, no doubt.
Yeah.
What's up, TJ Gaming? You know, man, these fucking slurpers are fucking crazy, man. Dude, I don't do this fucking YouTube shit for like thousands of views. I got videos that hit millions of views. I don't care.
I have another question. Do you think you would be friends with
a video gets millions of views? My life is still gonna be the same if a video gets millions of views.
Prince, what about this? Do you think you could hang out with Tom Brady?
No.
I feel like he's another weird guy too.
No, I don't think I could.
I feel like I respect him. He's a go and all, but he's another guy. I feel like he's just weird. He has a weird personality.
Yeah, but he seems too square for me. I mean, he just seems too plain Jane. He seems kind of boring. You know.
Yeah, he's another guy. I feel like his personality, and he doesn't even have a big ego like that too. Yeah. But he just has a weird personality.
Yeah, bro. It'd be like talking to like a stiff action figure. Like, is this guy?
You know who'd be fun with Gronk? Gronk would be fun to hang out with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, Brady and Kobe and LeBron. I probably not want to hang out with because I think Bron and Brady are just weirdos, and then Kobe's like just to himself. Like he doesn't open up to people.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know why this dude left the live stream? Because he could have easily jumped in here and tried to make his case for Floyd, but it'll fall on deaf ears. You can't make a case. You're gonna have a hard time making the case for Floyd being the GOAT because there's too much stuff that I could come back at you with. You know, this is why most people don't believe that. So if you think I'm crazy for not saying he the GOAT, tell it to the millions of people that don't even believe that. The only guy that believes that Floyd Mayweather is the GOAT is Floyd Mayweather himself, most. That's it.
It's casuals, man. Casuals.
And some of his casual fanboys, but that's not a lot. He got more haters than fanboys. The only reason why his fight sold because you was paying to see him lose. You know, his fight, you don't pay to see Floyd fight. You was paying to see him lose. And that's
I'm gonna head up out of here. I think the only NBA news is that Kawhi and the Clippers got destroyed.
Yo, bro, I gotta look more into it, man. I didn't see the game. So TJ, I can't rate the game, but
well, Kawhi got hurt, so it's hard to hold him accountable when he got hurt.
No. Well, I don't even know. I didn't watch the game. This is boxing night for me. So I take some nights off from the NBA. It's not always about the NBA, man. You know, we got NFL, we got boxing. This is a sport channel. It's not a 100% NBA all the time. I don't got time to be worrying about the NBA all the time. So some stuff I gloss over or I may not even notice because I got other sports to pay attention.
Like for me, I'm not gonna lie. During a NFL season, I don't pay attention to NBA unless outside of the first week. Right. I don't get into basketball until March because it's NFL week. It's like
but
I can't get into it during NFL season.
People say stupid stuff like, I'm not saying you say it, TJ, but I'm just saying people are, why you didn't talk about Kevin Durant? Why you didn't talk about Kawhi? I can't talk about all these guys and cover them all at once. I'm not ESPN, bro.
Like, dude, I was on another channel and we're talking about NBA playoffs, and someone just saying like, "What about NBA? Dude, it's NFL playoffs."
Yeah, it's like, you know, this is a sport channel, man. I mean, like, I can't cover everybody. You know, I can't watch everybody's games. You know how many games come on every night in the NBA? You think a guy like me got time to be watching every single game? I gotta pick and choose.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, but I'll catch you on the next one then.
All right, man. Then I'm about
Peace.
to be out of here too, man. Let me just get my shout outs, then I'm about to head out.
Yep.
So shout out to TJ Gaming, shout out to Chi Town, shout out to Octavius, shout out to T, shout out to everybody, man. It is what it is. We out. Peace.